Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to unbox the OnePlus Open. The OnePlus Open is the newest foldable from OnePlus, and this one comes in at a price of $1,700. It does undercut the Z Fold 5 and the Pixel Fold, and this does come in two different colors. We have Emerald Dusk and Voyager Black. Now, the Voyager Black model does not use glass on the back, it uses a faux leather back, and that also reduces the weight of the phone, so it actually is lighter than an iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is absolutely crazy for being a folding phone. Now, in addition to that price, which is pretty good, they also have some really good trade-in deals. So I ended up getting this for just $250. So if you trade in any phone, you'll get $200 off. But they do have some pretty good ones for other phones as well. And if you get the education discount on top of that, that makes for a really, really great deal. And when I purchased my OnePlus Open, it also came with the Buds Pro 2 along with it. I'm not sure if this is still offered, but just made for an absolutely unbelievable deal. All right, let's go ahead and unbox it. So as you can see on the front, we have that bright red OnePlus color, OnePlus Open. We have the Hasselblad branding on the front as well. You can see it's quite a large box, but I believe it is folded out. See OnePlus Open on the sides, have our seal right here. On the back, it does tell you more about the model. So of course we have the 16 gigs 512 Voyager Black. And we'll go ahead and break our seal and take a look here. All right, and here it is. I absolutely love the presentation here. So of course we have our OnePlus Open right on the top. It is super light, that's insane. All right, let's go ahead and put this off to the side really quick and see what else comes in the box. We of course have our 67-watt charging adapter, and then we have our documentation and charger as well in this little envelope here. Oh, we actually have a case too, okay. Yep, we've got our bright red OnePlus charger, and then of course we have documentation, and of course OnePlus stickers and SIM card eject tool. All right, and we'll go ahead and unwrap it and take a look. I can't tell you how light this phone actually is. And here it is. And here's our Voyager Black. It looks absolutely great. And taking a quick look at the phone before we turn it on for the first time, we have that 6.31-inch display on the outside. Does include a pre-installed screen protector. Have our camera in the center. You can see on the side it does close flat. We have that silent switch, volume rocker, power key, large camera module on the back, as well as that flash. And you can see the faux leather looks really nice. OnePlus logo as well. Here's a look at the spine. Taking a look at the bottom, you can see our SIM card tray, USB-C port, mic and speakers, and additional speakers on the top, it looks like, as well as microphones. And we open up, of course, to our 7.82-inch display. And as you can see, they did a great job on the hinge. It's very, very, you just don't see it like some of the other foldables out there. So I think they did a great job with this, and I just can't believe how light and just how good that sounds. Like, just so good. So good. OnePlus did a great job with this phone. All right, we'll go ahead and turn it on for the first time. Hopefully we have some battery. Oh, get some haptic feedback. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go through the setup process. I'll be right back. Now, of course, during the setup process, this is one thing you're gonna get with every folding phone. Do not remove the exclusive screen protector. So they do put a screen protector on to protect this display. And it says do not press on the screen crease. So obviously don't put any objects or anything in between the screen, just because these are still pretty fragile and they can get damaged easily. All right, we've got the phone all set up, and taking a quick look after our setup here, we have Oxygen OS 13.2 out of the box. On the front, we have that 6.31-inch display. Really nice resolution on this. It is 2484 by 1116, 431 ppi. Everything looks absolutely fantastic. This does have a peak brightness of up to 2800 nits. The inner display, of course, is where the magic is. Now, I just want to note that animation is absolutely insane with that default wallpaper, as you can see. When you open and close it, it goes along with it. I think that's just absolutely beautiful. Now, this is stock out of the box. I haven't installed any apps or anything like that. But the inner display, 7.82 inches, resolution 2440 by 2268, 426 ppi. Also has the max brightness of 2800 nits. Both of these displays are 120 Hertz, so of course everything's going to be super smooth and fluid. We'll take a look at how much storage is available out of the box. Now again, this only comes in one configuration, 512 gigs, 16 gigs of RAM. That's going to be enough for everybody, I think. And we'll go ahead and take a look real quick. Now, of course, we have an update out of the box, but as you can see, only 32 gigs is used out of the box. And I'm not sure how much RAM is used right now, but you can see 16 gigs of RAM. Our camera configuration, we've got two, so 20 megapixel and a 32 megapixel. And the rear we have two 48 megapixels and a 64 megapixel. And of course, 4805 milliamp hour battery. Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Now it is a little strange to me. This came out right before the 8 Gen 3 came out, but hopefully we'll get another one of these with the newer chipset and those newer features that come along with it next year. Now the OnePlus Open does include a little case cover. So as you can see, it has the OnePlus logo, that faux leather look. This is just a thin plastic casing, and we'll just go ahead and pop it on real quick and take a quick look at it. It should just snap right into place, just like so. And then the front is also a nice little thin piece here. You can see that that's going to at least give it a little bit of protection out of the box. So you do have a front screen protector on the front display and this little cover that they include. So that's really nice that they include that. And it gives you a little bit of protection, a little bit of peace of mind when you buy this phone. And just to give you a quick comparison between the OnePlus 11 and the OnePlus Open, you can see that we do have a little bit taller screen on the OnePlus 11. It is a little bit higher resolution, so it has a higher PPI, but it does have curved edges, while the Open on the front does not. And of course, the Open does have that much larger flexible folding display on the inside, so that is definitely going to be a little bit better than the OnePlus 11 in my opinion. Now of course the Open is going to be a bit thicker just because it does house two screens and a much larger camera array. The OnePlus 11 has the tapered edges on the front and back, and taking a look at the back you can see the camera bump is definitely not as big as the OnePlus 11. Now, both of these do not offer wireless charging. I find that a bit disappointing, but they both offer really fast charging. So the OnePlus 11 can go up to 80 watts, and this can go up to 67 watts. So fun fact, I actually filmed this unboxing 3 months ago, and I'm now finishing the video. Now, unfortunately, the last clip you saw, I don't have the rest of the clips for that, comparing the OnePlus 11 to the OnePlus Open. But the basic short of it is you have a slab smartphone and a folding phone. Both feature the same processor. I think the same RAM. You have different storage options for each. Both are going to have fast wired charging, great Hasselblad cameras. So really it just comes down to what kind of phone you really want. Do you want a slab smartphone? That's that typical kind of phone that we're used to. Or do you want to kind of go bold and get the big display on the OnePlus Open? Now 3 months later, this phone is still fantastic. It is not updated to Android 14 yet, but even with Android 13 still runs great. I've actually dailied this a couple times since I've had it, obviously for 3 months, and camera's fantastic, performance is great. OnePlus 12 is on the way here too, so we may get an updated version of this eventually with newer processor, maybe some changes to it. And if you're looking for one of these right now, the deals I mentioned earlier on the video are actually still valid, but you can also find these used for a good price also. So if you look on sites, for example, like Swappa, you can find this for about $1,000. So definitely, keep an eye out for that. And there you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments on this, feel free to leave them down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.